Okay, welcome back to Miss Curtis's art class. Today we are going to learn how to draw a chef. So you can make yourself, if you want it to be you, it could be a self-portrait of you being a chef, and you could be cooking up your favorite food. Or you can just draw this as a chef that is not you. It could still be a chef that's cooking up some sort of dish. And so this will be a fun project, so let's get started. So I am using a Sharpie marker. Again, you can use a pencil, pen, or a marker. And I'm going to simply start with my frame and name. So you can start with that. So I'm going to hold my paper tight and it's hard to get around this thing. I'm going to pull it straight down towards the edge of my paper. Okay, so I'm going to keep my picture in portrait mode. That way I have enough room to fit my chef on the picture. I am also going to write my first and last name at the bottom right. So I'm writing Miss Curtis, and I'd like you to do the same. So please write your first and last name and your homeroom number. So I'm gonna put 207. And now we are gonna get started with drawing the chef. So the first step that you are going to want to do is we are going to draw a rectangle shape for the main body of the chef. So I'm going to start somewhere in the middle right here, and I'm going to draw a rectangle shape, just like so. Okay. The next step is we are going to put a line right through the middle. And then I am going to draw 2 lines coming up, just like so, shorter lines right here from this top rectangle. The next step is I'm going to make 3 arches going over the top, so just like so, like 3 little half circles. 1, 2, 3, and that is the top of the chef's hat. I am then going to make this shape at the bottom, just like so. It's gonna have a line that comes inward, straight across like this, and then comes back up in a diagonal fashion. Okay. The next step is we are going to draw the collar. It's going to be a V-shaped neckline right here for the chef, and then the arms, and I'm going to show you how that looks. So it's going to be a letter V, essentially right here, and then curves for the arms, just like so. Okay. The next step is we are going to add some facial features to our chef. Okay. So to do that, I am going to start with 2 circle shapes for eyes, and then a dot in the middle, so we'll give them some pupils. And then the nose is going to be a long U shape, just like so. You can make your nose, honestly, however you want. If you don't want it to be that long, or you want it to have like a little cute button nose, however you like is fine. I am then going to do a U shape for a smile. And then this chef, I'm going to give shorter hair, and you can give it longer hair if you want it to have long hair. However you want to draw the chef is fine. I'm going to start with ears. Okay. And I'm going to then do 3 curves. I'm going to give some curly hair underneath that top hat. And I'm going to add some texture to the chef's hat. It's really starting to come along now. The next step is I am going to add a straight line for the chef's coat and 3 buttons. So I always imagine a chef wearing a white coat and then those buttons. And I think that for the pants, and this is up to you, you can draw them however you like, I am going to have them be plaid. And plaid is a pattern with lines that are crisscrossing each other. The next step is I'm going to draw some shoes or feet for this chef, and they're just simply going to look like so. Just going to point out a little bit, come up, okay? Now, what I would like to do is start to color in the chef, but I actually do want to create some sort of environment. So I would like you to do that now. I am going to draw a horizon line so that the chef is standing on ground. I could draw a stove, or maybe there's a little kitchen window here where people are coming up to get food, right? So I want you to be as creative as possible with your background. I'm actually not going to draw a background because I don't want to sway anyone into copying, or not even copying, but I want you to kind of think creatively on your own about what kind of environment this chef is going to be working in, because there's many. And then it might be fun if you had them making one of your favorite types of food. So there's all different types of food that they could be making. They could be making different cheeseburgers. They could be making sushi. They could be making spaghetti. So try and think outside the box of what your chef might be making. So I'm gonna be using color pencils and markers for my chef when I'm coloring them in. You can use whatever you have that's available to you. So if you have crayons, markers, or colored pencils, that's fine. I'm going to start by coloring in my chef's hair, and I'm using a color pencil and I'm using brown. Okay. And have fun starting with any part of the chef that you'd like to color in. I'm gonna leave my chef hat white and the coat white, just because when I think of a chef personally, I think of them wearing white, but I'm sure, like I've seen chefs wear black and a black top hat, so whatever colors that you want, that's fine. And I am going to also color in the pants. I might even have, one of my favorite foods is spaghetti, so I might actually be having my chef make spaghetti, and I'm going to color in my pants in a pattern. We're going to use red and white. So I thought that would be fun. So I'm gonna speed this up so you can see how this chef comes out, and I think you're really going to like it, okay? So let me speed this up for you, and then I can't wait to see what yours looks like. Okay, and just like that, I drew a chef, and I'm excited. Like I said, I can't wait to see what kind of environment you put them in and what they're cooking up. So I hope you had fun making this lesson, and I look forward to next week's lesson with you.